Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
David sir का phone आया था, he gave me a phone call and he said, Sahil, I'm making Coolie number 1. I want you to be a part of my film. And I was like, it was a no-brainer, right? Bachpan mein we've all watched David Dhawan films and we've all grown up. We had Mr. Paresh Rawal, Mr. Javed Jafri, very knowledgeable actors, I would say. They're not just comedians, they're really good actors. And then we had Mr. Rajput Yadav, who always had his own perspective, which was unique. To any discussion, he would just bring that unique perspective. And we would all just look at each other and we were like, yaar, baat to bilkul theek keh rahe hain. You have this preconceived notion that ki Nawab ki beti hai, and then you have this idea, this imagination that, oh, maybe आएगी तो 4 नौकर 5 नौकर साथ में होंगे, एक बॉय होगा, ये होगा, वो ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत जितना एक एक्टर के साथ होना चाहिए उतना होता है. But this girl Sara, she's very down to earth, she's very simple. The trust that we have upon each other in a scene. There are actors who in a scene try to steal the show, whereas all the actors barring no one in this film were very giving actors. I remember David sir shouting at me in one of the scenes, like this disgruntled father is like, "Arey yaar, maza nahi aa raha Sahil, maza nahi aa raha scene mein, maza aana chahiye, chhod acting chhod, maza aana chahiye." And I'm like, okay sir, mic pe kyun bol rahe ho? The whole guy, हाँ कोई बात नहीं, सुनने दो, दोबारा करो.
Your last film Dil Bechara had you working with late actor Sushant Singh Rajput. अगर उनकी कोई ऐसी यादें ताज़ा करनी हो आपको, like how do you remember Sushant? Hello viewers, today we have with us the actor who's going to give us a heavy dose of entertainment in his upcoming film Coolie number 1. It's none other than Sahil Vaid with us. Hello Sahil, welcome to India Forums.
Hello, how are you? How are you today?
I'm doing great, Sahil. How are you keeping up in this whole pandemic situation?
The pandemic situation, well, like everybody else, I mean, I've been working out, I've been growing plants, I've been watching movies, I've been doing stuff that I never had the time to do, going on long rides, going on a long drive alone. I think I've had a very productive pandemic.
So I'm moving towards Coolie number 1. We saw the trailer और काफी मजेदार लग रहा है ट्रेलर. सबसे पहले साहिल ये जानना चाहेंगे कि जब स्क्रिप्ट आपको ऑफर की गई, so what was your first reaction?
मुझे डेविड सर का फोन आया था, he gave me a phone call and he said, Sahil, I'm making Coolie number 1. I want you to be a part of my film. And I was like, it was a no-brainer, right? बचपन में we've all watched David Dhawan films and we've all grown up. बहुत से लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो क्लेम करते हैं कि नहीं हम तो वो वाली फिल्में नहीं देखते और चुपचाप घर पे जाके जब टीवी पे आ रही होती है तो whenever they're shifting channels, they stop at that frame which is a David Dhawan film and they watch it. कुछ ना कुछ कहीं ना कहीं सब लोगों ने देखा ही है. And when I got a phone call and I got an opportunity to be a part of the team of actors who's going to be in the film, I'm the newest. I mean, me, Varun and Sara, obviously, the three of us are the newest. But we have some veterans working with us. So, धीरे पता लगता रहा. It was a no-brainer, so I said yes instantly. I said, 100%, sir. I mean, I have no reason to say no. And yeah. I had no reason to say no, but then धीरे जब पता लगने लगा that there's Mr. Paresh Rawal, there's Rajput Yadav, there's Javed Jafri Saab, there's Johnny Lever sir. I as an actor I felt like I'm in an amusement park. मैं अलग-अलग झूले देख रहा हूँ. There was this one time we were shooting, there was this frame where we were all together, and I was wondering, ऐसा क्या कर दिया मैंने? What have I done to, reach here in life? I felt really happy. I felt really excited, and this continued. I mean, not one day on set did I feel that I'm the new entrant in this world of David Dhavanism. It was all very surreal for me at the same time. So, a lot of fun, loads of fun.
Yeah. So, Sahil, having an ensemble cast of so many actors, so many senior actors, sets का माहौल काफी मजेदार रहा होगा. So, any anecdotes या फिर ऐसा कोई किस्सा जो अभी भी आपको याद है और आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे?
एक हो तो मैं आपको बताऊं. I mean, this the set was full of anecdotes. The set was, like I said, trailer तो आपको बहुत पसंद आया. ट्रेलर में बहुत एनर्जी है. The trailer seems to be a very fun, crazy ride, right? Multiply that with 10, and that was what the set was. I mean, think about it. We had all kinds of discussions happening on set. We had Mr. Paresh Rawal, Mr. Javed Jafri, very knowledgeable actors, I would say. They're not just comedians, they're really good actors. And then we had Mr. Rajpal Yadav, who always had his own perspective, which was unique. To any discussion, he would just bring that unique perspective. And we would all just look at each other and we were like, यार बात तो बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे हैं, लेकिन अपने अंदाज में कह रहे हैं तो समझ में नहीं आ रहा seriously लें या ना लें. And then there was Mr. Johnny Lever, who according to a lot of people is the best actor in the country. Unfortunately, he's never been explored in different genres of cinema. I wish that happens. But when he speaks to you, there's this humility that he always carries. And that humility is something that I would love to learn, because that man, he has this whole, how do I explain to you? You meet him, you speak to him, and you know that he's gone through a lot in his life to be where he is. And still, when the director calls action, that man changes like that, the flick of a coin. And I got to learn a lot from each of these actors. And then there was Madam Bharti Achrekar, who is a very senior theatre artist. My co-actor, Varun Dhawan, Sara, and Shikha Talsania. This whole cast of people, how do I say this? This whole motley of actors that David Sir has brought on board, somewhere or the other, made me feel like a privileged person to be amongst this, to find my name amongst these actors, because I know for a fact that there will be a lot of people out there who would do a lot of things to be where I am in this particular character, in this particular film, in this particular setting. So I'm grateful, I'm glad. I can't be anything else.
You worked earlier with Varun, but with Sara, this has been the first time. So how different it was with Varun, and how was it working with Sara?
Yeah, they're all the same. I mean, I say same because you have this preconceived notion that ki Nawab ki beti hai, and then you have this idea, this imagination that, oh, maybe आएगी तो 4 नौकर 5 नौकर साथ में होंगे, एक बॉय होगा, ये होगा, वो ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत जितना एक एक्टर के साथ होना चाहिए उतना होता है. But this girl Sara, she's very down to earth, she's very simple, and she's how do I say this, she's like me. She sounds like she's from a very middle class family. She thinks like she's a very middle class girl, and she speaks to you, she has a conversation, and her ideas and everything, it's very like simple. I did not expect that. Varun to khair, now Varun is I've now started feeling like the third son in the Dhawan family. But Varun's cute, yeah. Varun की जितनी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम है, because बहुत सारा उल्टा सीधा बोला जाता है आजकल स्टार किड्स के बारे में, ये वो. बट मेरा पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अमेजिंग रहा है, both Varun and Sara के साथ भी. And I तो feel like I should do 10 more with Varun. We have this very like comfortable chemistry. We have this amazing bond that we now have with each other. वो पहली फिल्म से था. ऐसा नहीं है कि it developed over the years. Over the years, it's, if not anything else, it has cemented further. It has become stronger. And now the trust that we have upon each other in a scene. There are actors who in a scene try to steal the show. Whereas all the actors, barring no one in this film, were very giving actors. You know, if they were in frame with another actor, say me, for example, it would give equal opportunity to that actor to kind of, make that scene more beautiful. And that when that happens, that mutual respect that they have for each other, when that happens, it's nothing short of a theater play. And I realized working on David Sir's film that it's more theater than anything else. It's he also agrees to this point when I said कि सर ये बिल्कुल theater करने जैसा है. He's like और क्या theater ही तो है, picture थोड़ी ना बना रहे हैं ये, हमको तो entertain करना है audience को. He's very clear about what he wants out of what he's making. So I think that makes an actor's job also very easy.
Again, talking about David sir, ऐसा कहा जाता है कि कभी-कभी he's also strict with Varun. So sets पे कैसा रहता था? It used to be like father-son working, or it used to be actor and director working?
Strict with Varun, strict with everyone. David sir has been strict with all of us. I mean, I remember David sir shouting at me in one of the scenes, like this disgruntled father is like, "अरे यार मजा नहीं आ रहा साहिल, मजा नहीं आ रहा scene में, मजा आना चाहिए, छोड़ acting छोड़, मजा आना चाहिए." And I'm like, okay sir, mic पे क्यों बोल रहे हो? The whole guy, हाँ कोई बात नहीं, सुनने दो, दोबारा करो. Like ठीक है चलो. वरुण के साथ भी there was this on and off tiff always on set, but it was a very cute environment between Varun and David sir. David sir would tell him कि तेरे से ज्यादा काम किया मैंने, जो बोल रहा हूँ चुपचाप कर ले, मैं बता रहा हूँ. And then Varun has his own ideas. This is a perfect mix of 1995 and 2020 happening there. The old and the new just came together. And in the middle of them, I used to be always there. I can't take Varun's side, I can't take David sir's side. So I'd be like this neutral guy. Koi baat nahi, Varun, koi baat nahi. And David says like, it's okay, sir, we'll do it the way you want it. This always in good faith though, all of it. Beautifully executed film set. Now, these kind of films, they're very clear that the audience will come, watch these movies and have a great day. That's it. And I think, I hope, I wish that we've hit the bullseye. What else?
Yeah, right. Yeah, also with this pandemic situation going on and theater releases being affected and the new OTT release coming up, what's your take on that?
See, my take is very simple. This is an exhibition platform, right? And a very good one at that. We couldn't have theater releases this year. We all know why. There's no point getting into the details, but this has come up as this new opportunity, this new place where our content can be released, which will now reach more than the screens that would generally be given to us if this was a theater release. Because now through Amazon Prime Video, this film is going to go to all the countries where Amazon Prime Video is available. More number of screens, and it's more personal. And all those people who claim that they don't want to watch these over-the-top slapstick David Dhawan films, they don't have to show other people that they're watching these movies. They can actually watch Coolie Number 1 in their laptop or in their phone, and they can hide their phone whenever somebody comes, and then their whole art film and world cinema image would be intact. But having said that, theaters are something that we've all grown up with. They have this amazing culture, especially the single screens. I love going to the single screen theaters. Those whistles and those people are filterless. They like something. I've seen people pulling out money from their pockets and throwing it on the screen. I've literally seen people doing that. I've seen these women who work in other people's houses as maids, who go to these single screen theaters and enjoying these films and dancing to every song. This was very new for me. I mean, when I came from Delhi, I saw this for the first time in a Salman Khan film in Gate Galaxy, and I was like, "ये क्या हो रहा है?" And I was introduced to a very different and new theater culture, uh, which will always be there. I don't think theaters have anything to worry about. They now they just have another competition. It's as simple as that. Now the theaters can know what actors feel like because there are many actors and this much work, and now there are many exhibition platforms, and that's how it's going to be. Unfortunately or fortunately, we have options now, and think about it. Yeah, a new film that's releasing. You can pause it, you can forward it, you can rewind it whenever you want. You can watch it wherever you want, whenever you want. And ऐसा भी नहीं है कि that you're going to be worried about missing the beginning, or you have to be worried about, oh wait a second, ये तो theater से उतर जाएगी. ऐसा नहीं है. It's going to be there for as long as you have a subscription. You can keep watching it as many times as you want, and the second time you watch it, you're not buying another ticket. So both have their own pros. None of them have cons.
For you, one last question that you want to take. Your last film, Dil Bechara, had you working with late actor Sushant Singh Rajput. अगर उनकी कोई ऐसी यादें ताज़ा करनी हो आपको, like how do you remember Sushant? So how would you remember him basically?
He knew I was going to do Coolie Number One, and I remember having this conversation once with him, and he's like, "कि क्या करने वाले हो तुम next?" And I was like, "कि David sir का phone आया था. I don't know. Maybe he wants me to do something in his film or something. I have a feeling that he wants to cast me." And he's like, "यार David sir की फिल्में भी ना यार मतलब." That's all he said, and that's all I remember him saying. He was also one of those. He remember. There's a sequence in one of David sir's films. I don't remember which film, but the sequence is very clear in my head because I discussed that scene with another friend of mine and Sushant on the set of Dil Bechara. That scene where Govinda Sahab is inside a television and he keeps changing costumes.
Right. With Rani Mukherjee. हद कर दिया आपने.
हद कर दिया आपने.
I'm a David Dhawan fan.
That scene is so ridiculously unreal that you're sitting there and you're just laughing. That's what he is. And when I sat with David sir and I spoke with him, I realized that he's every bit an artist as anybody else, because he's someone who's from film school. He's someone who's edited some amazing cinema. He's directed some amazing films. One of my favorite David Dhawan films is Swarg, which has hardly has any comedy in it. Now, when he was making cinema like that, people didn't watch his films. अब एक आदमी करे तो क्या करे? Look, our audience says कि हम तो ये देखना पसंद करते हैं, ऐसी फिल्में क्यों नहीं बनाते? और जब ऐसी फिल्में कोई बनाता है तो कोई देखने नहीं जाता. इसीलिए फिर now David sir made a conscious turn towards and years ago when I was probably a child, he's made a conscious turn towards making cinema that entertains people. It's as simple as that. So that's how I would have been happier if I could, pick up the phone and call Sushant and say, "Ki bhai, 25 तारीख को you're going to watch this film." Okay, but that's not going to happen. So I can only feel sorry about this.
One last एक ऐसी मेमोरी जो आपको अभी तक याद है सुशांत के साथ में, and that you still.
अभी वही है. There's this. I've said it in other interviews as well. He had this habit of whenever he met me the first time in the day, instead of saying hello, he would just mess my hair up. And मेरे को बहुत चिढ़ मस्ती है यार, कोई मेरे बालों को थोड़ा सा भी छेड़ जाए तो I have this, एक वो OCD होता है ना किसी चीज को लेके. You don't touch my hair. Just don't touch my hair. And he would just mess it up. And मुझे याद है, he was such a जिसे कहते हैं ना कि बदमाश आदमी. We were shooting that single short song, the Dil Bechara title track. When he was supposed to come to me in that song, he was supposed to do something completely different. He ended up messing my hair in the shot. And then Farah ma'am saying, "Oh, great, good take, amazing." I couldn't even go and I didn't have the courage to say, "Wait, no. He messed my hair in the shot." I couldn't say that. And it's a single take. Just because he messed my hair doesn't mean that we're gonna put all the dancers back, put all the props back and do another take. It was a single take. So मैंने बोला यार अब ये. So I'm never gonna forget that. I won't forget it and I won't forgive him for that.
Thank you so much, Sahil, for connecting with us. We wish you all the best for the film and hope to see you soon again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sahil. Thank you.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.